Electronic scooters have recently become a very popular means of transport, whether you're trying to beat the traffic, save on fuel, or just going through a midlife crisis. There really is an electronic scooter out there for everybody. In this video today, I'm going to be reviewing the KUGOO KIRIN Mini 2. Now, I'd never heard of KUGOO as a brand until I saw this.
Fight.
Oh! Massive right from Nurmagomedov!
Habib Nurmagomedov, he has been unrivaled inside the octagon.
Как ее скорость? Вот она. Все, на первом.
So if the KUGOO brand is good enough for one of the all-time greatest UFC fighters, Habib, then it's good enough for me. So let's take the scooter out and I'll show you some of those key features. Now my scooter took about 7 days to arrive, but that will obviously depend on your location and which warehouse your item gets shipped from. Now in the box we can see you get the scooter, which came folded, you get a small instruction manual, a battery charger, and also a carry case if you want to carry your scooter around. Now the assembly was very easy. Just open up the steering shaft, screw on the two handlebars, and within 5 minutes your scooter is ready to go. Now of course they do recommend you charge it for a couple of hours at least, but once that was done I was ready to take this out and give it a go. So this is the KIRIN Mini 2, designed for children and young adults. Let me just take you around the bike. So on the front here we can see we have 8-inch front wheels, and these are solid rubber tires. So what that means is you don't have to worry about getting a flat tire or a punch or anything like that. Those tires are solid. At the top here we have the electronic brake, and we can see as I press this down, this then triggers the brake lights. So I thought it's pretty cool having brake lights on a small scooter like this. Now the way you move on the Mini 2 is by pressing this foot pedal here. This is actually classified as a kickstart scooter, which means you need to push off first, press the pedal, and your scooter will then take over. Now aside from this electronic brake up here, this also has a friction plate at the back. So what that means is you can put your foot down on this back plate here, and this will also allow the scooter to slow down. So effectively we could say we have a 2-brake system. Now one of the great things about the Mini 2 is just how portable it is. Anytime you want to fold the scooter, just press this red lever here, the whole top falls down, then one click, this then locks into place. There we can see, and total weight of the scooter is around 9 kilograms, so it may be a bit too heavy for a small child, but as we can see for an adult it's absolutely no problem. And to open up, just press the back plate here, the handle locks into place, and you're ready to go. Now in terms of power control, we have a single on and off switch here, which we can hold down to power the scooter on. You can then double tap it to adjust the power. Now this scooter puts out a max of 150 watts, and double tapping this button here will allow you to go through the 3 different speed modes. So the slow speed is 5 kilometers an hour, which is blue. You double tap that again, that then goes to 10 kilometers an hour, and lastly you have the top speed, which is under red, which is 15 kilometers per hour. Let's now jump on. So this is actually going on max speed. So give it a push, press the pedal down, and then the scooter then takes off. And I have to say guys, the ride on this was actually very smooth. So top speed we have around about 15 kilometers per hour, but that does slightly vary depending on your size and weight. Now in terms of battery life, on a full charge you can get around about 10 to 15 kilometers. Again, that does depend on your riding train and your weight as well. I can even get about 40 minutes of ride time with my weight. Now one thing that definitely impressed me about the Mini 2 was just the build quality. So this definitely does not feel like some cheap scooter or some cheap toy. This is a solid, well-built scooter, and looking online, this just looks like a scaled-down version of the adult S1 from KUGOO. So wrapping this up, I really am very impressed with the KIRIN Mini 2 from KUGOO. I haven't looked at many electronic scooters before, but this really was very fun to review. As I mentioned before, some of the highlights are the fantastic build quality, It really does feel like a very sturdy, safe product. It has a very quiet motor. You have that dual braking system with the electronic brake and also the foot brake at the back. The scooter is very compact, very easy to fold and open it up again. It has that 3-speed system, so if a young child does want to use it, they don't necessarily have to go into the faster speed. We can limit that down to 5 kilometers or even 10 kilometers an hour, depending on what they're comfortable with. Now, price wise, it cost £159, which is about $200. So for that price, I do think it's a fantastic scooter and could really make a great birthday present or maybe even a Christmas present for somebody. I just wish for myself that it was a little bit faster, but as I mentioned at the start of this video, this is designed for children or young adults. But saying that, guys, I'm actually now looking for an adult scooter just because these are really fun to ride. And if any of you guys have any recommendations, do leave me a comment below. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Many thanks for watching. I will leave all of the links in the video description if you guys want to check the scooter out. Do leave me a comment below, let me know what you think, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.